spamming me, dude.
Got him. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Times with a Window, and this is part 2 of my multiple part series about how to relearn and play this game better. This is, however, the last of the older demos, so from now on, after this one, all of them will be the new money system. So after the first video, a lot of the comments asked me what I'd do on a map like Cache, which has a lot less fallbacks, especially at like the B site. Big B and then we'll go in.
Okay. That sounds good.
You should give me that deagle because I got armor.
Should have bought you guys P250s and given you them.
What? Why you got what?
Dinked. He's dinked.
Headshot.
Headshot and spawn. Headshot's them.
One above vent. Vent down.
Back a side, right up.
Back left side.
One up.
Van.
He's hurt.
Oh, John.
Thank you.
Just spam, John. There's USP. Yeah, that's the gun you love.
It's true. So I know what you're thinking. We didn't really do anything special on the pistol round, and honestly, we didn't even listen to the strategy. I believe that you should be more fluid on the pistol rounds and redirect more frequently. Always try to keep the other team guessing to keep them from converging on you. But instead, we just committed to the site and tried to take it since we got some entry picks. So one of the first things I started doing on this map is usually I was the one that would take control of being boosted in middle and just trying to get the mid picks, but now whenever someone asks for it, I'll just boost them up. Instead, Fon and I actually found that we have a better chance of winning rounds on this side of this map if we stick together by the A site and then redirect later on in the round depending on who gets what picks. Even if our teammates die when we boost them in mid, or if they peek out mid, at least we can use them for information. He naded me. I missed!
Fuck me, dude.
One's on bomb.
Nice.
You got it! Good job! Now as you can see, I didn't buy anything because this was the old money system and I was just kind of going full eco on the second and third round since I'm not very good with the submachine guns. Meanwhile, Fon is sticking with that bomb and playing in a position where we planted the bomb so he could see it. In fact, you'll notice more and more that I'm planting the bomb in open areas he can see it from a passive angle. Go.
One of Molly headshot and flashing.
Good, close.
Both mid.
Got him. I was helping you out. Okay, now this is some of the old style. I actually don't think you should do this. Even though if you have the spawn, you can pick someone crossing. Too many people will smoke this off and nade stack it and just kind of spam you through the smoke here to actually make this worth it, in my opinion. So as you can see, I'm realizing my error and coming back and regrouping with Fon, who has already boosted our teammate up on box. Now we're working the A site, trying to get any easy picks that we can get, and if there's no easy picks, we're kind of relying on our teammates to make any moves too. If they get any information or any kills, we'll redirect. Now the idea behind this is that anyone that actually plays a site and usually sets up at the site is going to be stronger there than somebody that rotates over to the site or someone that has to reposition. Basically what I'm trying to say is try to keep the other team uncomfortable.
I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys, they're going B. There's probably gonna be one on A.
Now notice what Fon does as we take the site and how he clears out that quad box to make sure that while I'm planning, someone doesn't sneak around and get me. He's up. Got him. I'm going down. One more in. Sight. Behind red box.
One mid.
One white box.
One highway, one sandbag.
White box now. Can you get the sandbag? Sandbag down. Should be one guy A.
Last guy B. Or one guy B. He's gonna get that gun. I'm just gonna drop it.
A clear.
We got it.
Here the other team was on an eco, and really I was just trying to capitalize on the pick in middle when my teammate spotted out the guy over by white box, and I just wanted to clear and make sure that nobody was up over by sandbags, and then once we had that, I figured we might as well go for it since we had the advantage and we were all together. Though in all honesty, the only part of that that was actually good was picking the guy by white box. The other two kills were more just raw skill and not the new style. So here we go, back to the standard positioning, but you can see that Fon's actually working with clutch here instead of me, which means that I can trust the callouts from B a lot better.
Come B, please.
You want us to come back to B? Okay. It says B split. And that right there is what I was waiting for. I just wanted Fon to chime in. As soon as he did, I knew it was clear. So yeah, if you can, when you're playing, try to make sure you at least play with one person you can trust their calls.
Tree.
Okay, smoking it.
1 on A, default.
It's going.
Fine for B main.
One heaven.
Fine for B main.
Good thing my teammate reminded me and I planned it out in the open. Though planning all the way back against the back box can be good too. Alright, back to standard play and my teammate wants a boost this time.
Probably offing.
So as you can see, as the game's progressed, Fon's still working over there with Clutch, and now I'm working over here with Blue. For the most part, I'm still working it the same way, it's just I'm keeping in the back of my mind that I know that I can't trust my teammate to get those kills if someone peeks out on me. One in sight, red box. Got him. This is what happens when a strat works too well, we not only take the B site, but we also take the A site.
Yeah, he's definitely there.
Got him. I mean, don't misunderstand, they were on eco, so by all means we should be able to overpower them. Back to boosting my teammate up.
He's gonna be off the highway, left of the smoke, left of that smoke. Can you flash cap?
He might be under vent. Can you molly vent?
Now, like I said, I'm going back to playing this the exact same way I would play it with Fon, so I'm trying to go for the easy picks. One there, down. That
Back
was
left.
an AWP.
Triples.
Good job, we got A, we got A.
2B.
Fon makes the call so we know their positioning, and now I'm going to check quad box because I don't have Fon to check it for me. I'm getting cocky because we're just running over them. As you can see, I bail on my idea to just run up to truck and just try to kill them all like I used to do. The new style is all about playing the highest percentages.
I'm just waiting for pushes.
Damn, look at all the boosts I do.
Right, stay right there. Don't swing if they like are all.
One pushed A main. Got him.
Alright, I'm swinging toward mid.
He naded me down to 40. I know what you're thinking, I probably shouldn't have re-peeked to take him down, but to be completely honest, I didn't want him to get positioning. It might not be the best idea in the world, but if he gets positioning, it means that they pretty much lock us out of going to the A site, which means that they know exactly where we're headed. He's out.
Site. Default.
Holding default. Nice. Smoking
Okay.
tree.
Highway down.
I'm sorry.
Tree.
One tree.
I'm just falling.
Last guy.
Push that.
So guess what I start off the next round doing? If you said boosting, you'd be 100% right. Now, as you can see, we slow things down and try to make absolutely no noise. That is until I scope, and that way they can try to sell the takeover towards B and over-rotate. The whole reason this even works is because we've kept an active presence over here, so they assume that if they don't hear anything over here, we must not be here.
Smoking.
Okay, take it. Fence down, good. We got sight. Car
This
one.
game makes sense. Truck.
Flashing.
Good job. Keep in mind that unless this is getting countered, boosting someone consistently is really important. Not only can they hide and peek late, they keep someone active in middle and have to keep watching this to make sure someone doesn't sneak up on them.
Could still be hiding in B, just clear everything. Close left. Oranges.
Yeah.
Planning for main. As you can see, while my teammates might be going off hunting, I'm staying with the bomb just to make sure it goes off and someone doesn't sneak in and defuse.
I know what I'm talking about.
Nope. He's gotta be
No.
door. Or T-spawn.
I'm really old.
I remember.
See? I peeked to use landing.
You're gonna have to boost me again.
I will. Just checking to see if anyone
Headshot,
plays.
headshot.
Looks clear so far.
I'm gonna Molotov site.
One more close mid, close mid.
Oh, close mid. Close
Back,
mid.
triple at B, just
Don't
take
win
A.
this.
He's
Don't
lit
lose
close
this.
mid.
Left side mid.
Then run to bit A.
One's close mid.
Let's take A.
Why are you guys so slow?
Let's take A, dude.
One more.
Where's he at?
Maybe then.
John, where you going?
Yeah, we got one. One was vent and the other guy was B. So at least we know where the majority of players are on the other team, but we still have to do something incredible to try to get into a site. Or do you want to smoke it? I can smoke it and we can take it. Let's do that. Less risk.
One. Clear side.
Got him.
Hiding in the oven.
Got him. Keep in mind, since this was a clutch situation, Fon made sure he had bomb. Instead of me having it like usual, because he can actually switch from the bomb to the gun faster. Meanwhile, I'm stuck pulling out an AWP for 6 hours and scoping it.
Jump across.
Doing it.
Z.
Pop on.
Oh, he's white box. Or
Oh,
sandbag,
no.
sandbag.
Alright, so since I'm working over here alone and I don't want to be doing that, I'm going to actually try to make my way mid and see if I can pick this guy by sandbag, since that's the only information I have on where a player's location is that's easily isolatable. But look how many places I can get shot from. This is a terrible idea, especially if you ask for any sort of assistance. This might work in a late round play, but in an early round play, this is just an act of desperation.
Default site.
Trying to get this guy
Jesus.
sandbags.
I left you, bro.
Oh no, one mid. In all honesty, I probably should have stayed over towards A, made some noise, tried to keep them from overcommitting to the B site, and then rotated late to B.
I got vent. What's coming? Vent.
Finding
One more vent.
people. Heaven.
In fact, given how close that round was, that stupid play I made probably was the difference between us winning this round and losing it. You threw it way over.
One's highway, I think, with op.
And one Z.
I'm gonna watch mid quick.
Ah, I missed! Should have double scoped it. There's no real excuse for that. I really just need to get better at getting that pick. Now, if you are bad at that pick, another way to play that is to actually pre-flash it and then peek up. And that way he has to peek out on you to see if it's clear. That second way is a lot more like the new style that I'm talking about than the first way.
I'm pushing you.
So here I am reverting back to my old self. Because he picked me in middle, this round I want to go and do the exact same pick to make sure that I can actually do it. So here I'm letting my ego get in the way, but I did double scope and was able to get the pick.
Z white box.
Z down. The bad news is, even after that pick, we find ourselves in a 3v4 situation. Oh no, I dropped off. Ah, and one highway.
Ah, bruh.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
One highway.
I think they have 2A, so let's go and hit the guy B. Hold up, don't peek this shot. Oh, shit.
To the right. Up close.
Oh man, this is the biggest bait ever because he shows me his gun, I know his location, and there's nothing I can do about it. What I need to do in these kind of situations is not get hung up on the guy that I spotted and know his exact location. I still need to get to the site, plant the bomb, and play the timer. Alright, so we started off strong, we just kind of fell apart for the last 3 rounds. Now when we make our way over to the CT side and we go back to the new style, the main thing is that I get to play with Fon. It doesn't matter where on the map I get to play with him, as long as I get to play with him because I know how he plays and I can understand and trust his calls. One checkers?
Yeah, I know.
Stay alive.
2.
2 down.
1 checkers.
Ah, I missed him. Checker still. Now on to the eco rounds, which are now a relic of the past. Basically the whole thing about what I said about using only a pistol, but I'm playing up close with a 5.7, so it's basically all about reaction time. Got him. Though now I think I'd probably have just done this with a Mag 7.
Get it.
Got it! But back during this game, I still hadn't really started using it yet. Instead, I got my hands on a P90.
He wasn't blind. 2. 1 out fork.
No problem.
That was bad. Which it turns out I'm not particularly good with. One left. We got a guy watching B, so don't worry about it. Got him. I guess Forsaken and Clara were on my computer a little bit earlier. Okay, we can buy up, and finally time to show you guys how we hold the B site, considering there are so few fallbacks. A terrible one. You want to go for it anyway?
I have an op.
Sorry, dude.
I clearly have an op. It's a pretty big gun.
Come on.
Good molly. I'm double mollying it. And this is a great example of how you're not supposed to play it. Oh no, I sucked. One sunroom. I missed easy shot. And it was also a really low percentage play, but the thing is the score is 15-3 and we're overconfident. The way we're actually supposed to play it is I make my way over to headshot, and as they make their way in, I can take out one and maybe duck down and take out another one from headshot, but I really need to fall back behind the box and play that box as if it were a fallback location.
It's B.
You mean?
This means once I get behind the box, I peek over to the right up close to see if anyone's pushing up, and then I peek over to the left because a lot of people like to wrap around towards headshot.
Nice try.
Don't worry, we'll probably have another chance to play B with guns, and I'll be able to show you exactly what I'm talking about.
He's
Jump,
a mid main.
jump, jump.
Watch your vent.
One A man.
2 vents.
Damn.
1 vent, 1 boost.
Nothing A man.
One more vent. Okay, and here we go.
Usually works, but I was getting tilted at the fact that they said we
One
saved
down.
and we lost the gun round. And it was only a 1 save round.
First fallback location.
Multiple mid and boost. Nobody's watching boost. Bomb
Uh-oh.
down fucking mid.
Well, now we have a problem. Now, given the situation, I need to rotate off. But Fon's going to stay in sight and make sure that nobody can sneak in and plant. Pushing through.
Shut up, vent.
Going to tree, I think. You get him?
1 vent site. 1 B main.
I'm giving up A. I'm walking 1 A main, I think.
The shot was intentional to make them think that we have 2 guys playing over here at the B site to try to force them over to the A site.
Highway. Damn it.
Now, I was really hoping Clutch would at least get one of them, but since he wasn't able to, it doesn't mean we're in a bad situation. Fon's going to continue using the new style and decide to push through. A lot of flanking is involved in the new style on cache. This is obviously going to allow us to pinch anyone that's in the A site. But as you can see, Fon goes down. That's not entirely bad though. Even though I'm in a 1v2 situation, I do know the exact location of at least one of the terrorists. Damn it. Oh, he's behind. For some reason, I really was sold that they would double up A main. Okay, time for a desperation save round.
3 B main.
2 more.
Stupid game. No one went CT, so I could have just sat tree.
Okay, I got an AWP so we can resume what I was talking about. Here's fallback location number 1.
One more dinked mid. He's in garbage.
Mid down.
And this box right here that I was talking about earlier is fallback location number 2. By the way, we changed things up from last time. Instead of me rotating off, I'm the one that's anchoring at B this time, and Fon has actually rotated his way to middle. One down, checker. I think the other guy's gonna come from B main.
Pushing A.
One flash. Got it.
Nice.
Damn it, I even did that one wrong. Fallback location number 3 is actually from the box on the left side. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to keep working on the new style and trying to improve upon it. And you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Here are the stats, and as always, have a great day.